Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Georgiman and I'm your friendly neighborhood anime and manga fan. I love all things anime and all things manga, and I'm here today to talk about Chainsaw Man chapter 195. So, what do you think about this week's chapter? To be completely honest, I thought this week's chapter was really good. I thought it was a very emotional chapter because we get to see finally a big interaction between Asa and Denji that I feel like has been a long time coming. And we get to see also a big development at the end of the chapter with big implications, I think, definitely towards the end and the climax of the story, which I'm very excited to talk about. Now, before I go any further with this week's chapter, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder to make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys can be up to date with all my Chainsaw Man as well as all my anime and manga content that I'll be providing in this channel. It really helps out a lot, and I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you guys could, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, with all that out of the way, let's talk about this week's chapter. So this chapter starts off where we left off last time, which was obviously Asa and Denji, confronting each other, and specifically, Asa pointing the finger at Denji. And as all that is happening, we see that she actually turns around. She points the finger at herself, which obviously will be the implication of her trying to blow her head off. And, obviously right now she even says it at the beginning, like, listen, Denji, I don't have control. I barely was able to take control back of my body. I don't know how long I'll have it for. But I gotta, I couldn't do it, because she tries to, end herself. And she obviously couldn't do it, and she starts, crying about it, because she's obviously very startled and, very scared, about the thought about, even trying to do such a thing. And as all that is happening, she tells Denji, listen, you have to be the one to eliminate me, because Yoru's too much of a threat. I'm not even able to control my body at times. Back then I was able to keep it a tame, but now that Yoru's gotten even more powerful, it's harder for me to be able to maintain her. So listen, you have to eliminate me. You have to get rid of me. And because she's either you gotta eliminate me, because if you don't, I will be the one that eliminates you. And then we see that Denji's just what are you talking about? Is I think that you're just tripping. What's going on? Talk to me. And Yoru was no, you don't understand. Yoru doesn't just want to kill you. She wants to do something even bigger. I know her plans. I know what she's thinking. I can't even say the things that she wants to do. She doesn't want to just defeat the Death Devil. That's just, it's not her end. There's something even worse than that. She wants to do something, and I can't even say it out loud. And that's the thing that really stuck with me, because I'm okay, what is Yoru really thinking now? Because obviously, the Death Devil is one of the things that she wants to eliminate. But after that, what does she want? And because she doesn't just want to eliminate the Death Devil. She wants to do something else. And if I had to speculate on what exactly she wants, I could say many things. There's a lot of head theories out there, I'm assuming. One of them would be definitely to be, for me at least, maybe an endless war. Because she is the War Devil, maybe she wants it. So if the Death Devil's out of the equation, it'd just be endless suffering if war always continues. That's my speculation on what exactly that Yoru is trying to plot. Maybe she could even say something along the lines maybe she wants to just torture humans for the rest of her life. If they eliminate the Death Devil, they just endlessly torture them. Who knows? But it was a very interesting part of the chapter that I'm very excited to see what is answered later on by Fujimoto. Now, going forward from that, we catch up also with that Denji is talking to Asa, and he's listen, I think that you are misconstruing this entire situation. I believe that you guys can become friends. Because Denji, he knows about because she's I was duped earlier in the chapter. She's I was duped by a devil. I'm such an idiot. This and that. And I believe that she genuinely feels betrayed, because obviously she thought that she could befriend Yoru, but Yoru was just using her the whole time, as all of us have been saying. And she's self-aware about the whole situation, and Denji's saying I think you guys can become friends. That comes from a place in heart where him and Pochita had a friendship, and it is possible for humans to be friends with devils. Extremely rare, but it is possible. Not everybody can be Pochita, and there's only so much that I think you can turn someone to the good side, especially somebody that has done as much atrocities as the War Devil. But it's always that thing of nurture versus nature, which is one of the main themes in Chainsaw Man, especially with Nagita's character. But yeah, that was a big thing that Denji said, where he's you guys can be friends. And obviously Asa's not liking that at all. She's listen, Denji, you're crazy. Just kill me. Please get rid of me. I don't want to deal with this. I've already eliminated many people. I don't want to deal with another, like, I don't want to deal with another human life that I'll take by accident, because if Yoru takes over, you know, everything will be a wreck. And Denji's like, all right, I mean, you did say to kill. He grabs the chair, he's like, ah. And then he like proceeds to, like, it looks like he was gonna slam it on her, and she's like moves out of the way, and he's like, huh? She's like, and then I love this whole interaction, because it's typical. This is great Asa Denji interactions one-on-one, because we see then Asa's just like, what are you doing, you murderer? And then Denji's like, you just told me you wanted me to kill you. And, you know, Denji taking the initiative, he tried to, I guess, with the chair. And that's where we see that Asa's like, you murderers, like, you should at least agonize a little more, you know? And it was just funny, this interaction. It was very sad, very depressing, but also hilariously funny, where we see, you know, Asa's star snapping at Denji's like, wow, you should have been, you know, feeling much more agony from trying to kill me. But as all that is happening, you know, Asa starts crying down. Eventually they both break down, and it's a very emotional scene where we see the two of them in the floor, you know, next to each other, sitting down, and we see that, you know, Denji's just like, listen, I always kick the bucket. Like, there's many times with the, you know, I kick the bucket, and I'm like numb to it, because, like, you know, I know it's not gonna, I'm not going anywhere, because, you know, I've died, I quote unquote died so many times, but I'm still here. So for me, you know, if someone were to kill me, I'm just like, whatever about it, because I'm most likely not gonna die. But for someone like you, you know, somebody that if you do it, you will kick the bucket permanently, most likely. You know, there's no shame in being scared of it, because, you know, it's only human nature for that. And you see that, you know, as all this is happening, Denji eventually lights up the mood. He's like, listen, how about we, you know, talk about all those unpleasant things, like, once we deal with the Death Devil and we save the day. But until then, let's have fun. How about we blow up a hole in that building, huh? And then you see, like, you know, Asa, like, point at the building, and, like, we don't see if she blows it up, but I'm assuming they do. But they're just having fun, and, you know, Denji lighting up the mood, you know, making Asa feel more comfortable and much happier. It was very wholesome, very nice. And once again, I love these two chemistry. You know, I love it so much, and I can't wait for Fujimoto to break all our hearts by having one of them die, you know, because I know Fujimoto, he will do something like that. But how the chapter ends is actually in a very interesting note, where we take away from Denji and Asa, and we actually cut back to, like, a school, and we see that, you know, there's preparations for, like, the school festival. I don't know if it's exactly the same one as Fami's preparing. I don't know if it's the same school as them, but there's this, like, you know, school festival going on. Apparently this guy's like, yeah, half of the students have evacuated and all that. And it's like, but anyway, you moved to Tokyo, that's crazy, because I guess there's an exchange student. And it's like, anyway, you want to present yourself? And this character is just like, hey, I know there's no time to explain, but, like, I'm here to save you guys. Like, I will protect everyone. Like, you know, you gotta listen to me. I will save you guys. And we see a random character show up, and this character, if I had to guess, has to be the Death Devil, right? Because I saw the pupils. Literally, they look just like, you know, Nayuta's pupils. They look just like Asa and Yoru's pupils, that's Makima pupils, you know, like the double spiral, the double circle in the eyes. So I'm assuming, is this the Death Devil, or what is exactly going on? Maybe the Death Devil actually, hear me out, what if the Death Devil, knowing what Yoru will do, you know, shows up and it's like, hey, I need your guys' help, because if Yoru wins, like, everything will go, you know, everything will crumble. Like, this entire human society will crumble. The entire ecosystem of the devils and the humans will die. Like, it will be just a bad time. Like, my sister's trying to kill me. Maybe that's why. Maybe you can even take it one step farther. Maybe the Death Devil has, like, two multiple personalities. Like, maybe that's like, kind of like a host, similar to, like, obviously Asa and Yoru, where, you know, this vessel is talking to them like, hey, literally, hear me out. The devil inside me is gonna kill us, but or something along the lines. I don't know. There's so much speculation, and I'm very interested to see what this character is about. Like I said, my theory is that that's the Death Devil. I could be wrong. I could be right. Who knows? But with all that being said, I love this chapter. So let me know what you guys thought about in the comment section down below. Did you guys love it? Did you guys hate it? Did you guys thought it was all right? Whatever you guys thought, let me know in the comment section down below. Also, thank you so much for sticking all the way to the end of the video. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Chainsaw Man, as well as more anime and manga content in the near future. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.